Hey guys, Carrie on the review. This time I'll be reviewing the deluxe VroCan Gatling from Kamen Gavv. This is Kamen Gavv's rider machine that can transform into a weapon for his GuruCan form, and also includes one rider Gochizo. So, let's get started. First up, we'll take a look at the included BAKUCAN Gochizo. Baku from Bakuhatsu, meaning explosion, and Can from candy. So this is a yellow Gochizo, that's another candy type, but it stands out for being a different body shape than the other Gochizo of its type. Whereas normally a candy type has the flip open hatch to open, this is the kind that has the opening twin doors to open. So you can see the name on the top, with a little bursting effect. You can see the little closed up form, which is a wrapped piece of candy. You can see a little smile and eyes. You can press the button on to open it up. Where we get the kind of monster version, which has a big mouth open and a little kind of burst of energy inside. And this one actually made me realize that the candy type is not referring to necessarily like candy on a stick that you can lick, but rather just referring to hard candy in general. So this kind of hard candy would be in the same category. Next, we can bring in the Gavv belt to test it out. And this is for Kamen Gavv's BAKUCAN assist, giving his GuruCan form a pair of shoulder cannons. Then you also have the special attack, which is the BAKUCAN BLLLAST. Up next we have the VroCan Buggy, so let's take a look. And this rider machine stands out, as instead of being a bike with 2 wheels, it's instead an ATV with 4 wheels. You can see it's mainly got this black body with some blue and pink to it. Got the front console, which has this nice pink color to it, with these kind of candy bubbles within it, as well as the headlights down here, which almost looks a little bit like it has a face. Got some pieces that look like candy melted onto the front. Got the wheels, which have 2 sets of blue and pink. The ones on this side have a nice gradation of the other color, as well as some gun barrels sticking out the sides. Got the seat here, as well as the back seat right here. Got the back here. Coming down here, we have a button that's for the mode change. This also has built-in sound with a power switch right here. Now, of course, this is compatible with the Kamen action figure Kamen Gavv. However, this does lead me to my one drawback of this vehicle, which is that it does have handlebars. But if you'll take a look here, there is actually plastic filling in the space between the handlebar itself and the clutch, which means that Gavv can't properly hold on to the handlebars. That we can bring in the Gavv figure here, which I have in the riding position, and try to get him on there. And as you can see, he can ride on top, but It doesn't exactly you kind of gotta be careful with him to make sure he doesn't fall off. Now here we can kind of switch on the bike rather. So in this mode, you get sounds by rolling around. So it's 4 different sounds. So from there we can then turn it into its gun mode. So do that. I'll press the button on the bomb and then spin this, so this part is facing forward. Flip it around. And here we have the VroCan Gatling, which is, like I said, a weapon used by Gavv's VroCan form. Though it's obviously a lot bigger than the show, in this case it's more handheld and kid-sized. So when it's like this, you can do a few different attacks. First of all, you can pull the trigger down here, get a basic shooting sound. Press and hold the trigger and you'll get a rapid fire sound. Though, okay, that's another slight nitpick I have about this, which is how when you release it, the sound just stops. It doesn't really have like a proper ending sound or like a little burst at the end. Then we can charge a couple of different attacks. So to charge it, you want to spin one of the wheels, and what's cool is that if you spin one of the wheels, all of the wheels will spin in tandem. Then we press the trigger. And so we get that burst attack with explosion at the end. And for the second special attack, or the finisher attack, spin once, then spin a second time. And we get that finisher attack with a gochizo saying "BAKUCAN," meaning something along the lines of kaboom. And you can also kind of do this and spin it while you're doing or activating it, Just switching it off. You get a better look at the effect here. It is a pretty nice effect. And it's cool to get some sounds along with it. Then switch back to the buggy, we can flip it around, and switch back the seat. Although the wheels are a bit touchy. And there we go. Overall, this is a pretty interesting way to have a rider machine. I'm certainly glad we've strayed away from the days of multiple times where the rider's bike would be transformed from a cell phone or something that was like an accessory in the series, and instead we have something like this, where, it's not a typical bike. In fact, it doesn't even that much count as a bike, but it does stand out because of it. It does have a good amount of size to it. It's cool it has sounds as well as the two modes of both the buggy mode and the Gatling mode. It is compatible, of course, with the Kamen action figure series, but again, I really just wish that they had actually made it so that you could at least take one gripping hand and had Gavv hold on to the handlebars, because otherwise you're kind of just having him try to balance on there. In addition to it, you do get one more Gochizo to add to your collection, so you can use this for things like the Gavv belt and the Gavv blade. So if you're interested in this, if this looks cool to you, I can certainly recommend picking this up. Next time I'll be reviewing the deluxe Legend Rider Gochizo Set 1. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you're new and would like to see more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. And for now, this is KRX50, Ryan off.